Hello YouTube. Stopping by today to let everyone know how things are going with me. Um, got my little hair thrown off in a ponytail today. Sitting home, getting some rest. On yesterday, I had a procedure done. Actually, it was the third time that the procedure was done. A GI procedure, upper GI procedure that was done for a situation that had been going on abdominal wise, and that situation was just had been lingering on for about a year or so, and they hadn't been able to see what they needed to see due to the nature of the size that was going on in my stomach of the it was called a Bezor, and they finally got a chance yesterday, thank God, to see what they needed to see, because they were thinking surgery a year ago, a few months ago, to get rid of that problem. And I was like, I don't need any more surgeries. I've had about 5 or 6 already. Excuse me, on top of me trying to get on the transplant list for my double lung transplant. So with that being said, they finally ruled out surgery yesterday for that situation, and they can tell that I've been doing very good with my eating habits, because that's part of what helped solve this situation. And I know that my weight is a big concern for the transplant centers, and also I had been having that problem, I can't never say that word right, but I'm just gonna say GI issues. So the transplant centers really frown on acid reflux, gastroparesis, Bezors. They really frown on that, and thank God that I have everything under control. I've been doing everything that doctors has been telling me to do, but most of all, my eating habits has tremendously changed, and I thank God for keeping me in just letting me be able to follow a good meal plan, because it's very hard. But now it's to the point where I can just pretty much follow the nutritionist guide very well now, because my body is so used to not eating all the bad stuff. I'm very pleased with my eating habits now. Every now and then I get I get an urge to maybe have something sweet, but it's down to the point where I don't overdo it, and that's whenever, once or twice a month. So it's not a big habit. And also on last Friday, which would have been last Thursday, which would have been February 8th, 2018. Yes, 2018. I went in to see my pulmonologist, my team of pulmonologists, and I had several tests done, including the 6-minute walk test, pulmonary function test. PFT is what the short abbreviation is for it, and some other tests that was not as successful. My lung function had dropped tremendously since my last PFT that was taken about 6 months ago or less. However, my new updated medical records from my pulmonologist office were sent over to 3 transplant centers in Florida with 2 of them being repeat referrals, also showing that I have dropped several pounds, and I do have some more weight to lose, but not nearly as much that I started with. It all started with 236 pounds. That started with me being on prednisone, very high dosage, and it also started with the prednisone will just make you eat. So I had to train myself. Years ago, or a few years back, the pulmonologist told me that if it ever came down to me needing a transplant, that my weight would have to drop. And I don't think I ever been over 200, even with my pregnancies, carrying my sons. They're all grown now, thank God. But this all happened when I took sick, and now I'm down to about 184, 185. These scales are different here and there. So at one time, Publix had me at 179, but I don't think that was true. I bragged on it, but I don't think that was true. But it looked good, because by the time I went to my appointment a couple of days later, that it didn't show that. So, but I'm hoping to get in the 170s or less. So yeah, these last few pounds are hard to get off, but I am maintaining and not gaining. Very, very, very strict on what I eat, what I drink. I'm drinking a lot of water, but I got to drink more, especially with the pulmonary fibrosis. We have to make ourselves drink plenty of water. No sodas. Every now and then I love my Coke Zeros, and a lot of times I'm feeling nauseous, so I'll take a ginger ale, and I like green tea. I'll boil green tea, and I also love ginger. I definitely I am very, very big on ginger. I make my own ginger tea. Maybe I'll do a video with how I make mine, and it just works for a lot of reasons. It also helps me with my pain, believe it or not, but it really does. And right now I'm having this is a berry smoothie filled with spinach and flaxseed, spinach, almond milk, plain almond milk with blueberries and strawberries, and just a little bit of organic honey. So this is for, I guess, a midday snack or whatever you want to call it. Well, it's actually going to be a meal for me. And tonight I'm probably going to have salmon and spinach or something like that. And then I made an extra one for later in case I decide to drink it. So, because a lot of times I really don't even have a big appetite. And it's very delicious, but I try to put more greenery in it than I do the fruit. It's always best to put more greenery in it. And it keeps me full for a while, followed by a big tall glass of water. And not to get off the subject, but just want to let you know about that before I forget. But yeah, so my updates have been sent over to 3 transplant centers. I am in desperate need of getting on that transplant list. This has been going on for quite a while, but now my lung function has declined, and my doctors are urging me to stay on this weight loss. However I'm doing, they want me to keep doing it. They see that I've lost lots of pounds, and it's very hard. But even this morning I went out for a walk, and I'm going to try to go back out again later. Every little bit helps, even in the house. So I thank all my YouTube followers subscribers, or however, for your prayers. And if when you all come in or whatever and let me know how you guys are doing, I always pray for you all as well. And if you are new to my channel, please feel free to subscribe. I I plan on trying to come on more than I do, and sometimes I don't get a chance, but I am trying to get better at posting videos and keeping you guys updated, which is why when I do make a video, I try to crumble in like things that have happened from the last 2 or 3 4 days, because I don't always get to post every day and or record every day, and I don't have the prettiest channel with all the backgrounds and the fancy stuff, but you guys get my drift. And I'm gonna try to leave a link in the video of some of the of a video that I had taken. I had went live at the doctor's office doing my lung function test. I'm gonna try to leave a link on that, as well as my GoFundMe link. If anyone would like to share my GoFundMe link, I appreciate it, as I am gonna need extra funding for my aftercare of the lung transplant, because I will be having to relocate to wherever the transplant is taking place, if it's not taking place here in my hometown. So I'm not sure, but the transplant requires you to show them that you have been doing some type of fundraising, or have someone that's going to be helping you out with funds and everything like that, because you are required to have your own housing, apartment or hotel, if the transplant center don't have housing for you, and none of that is guaranteed, and medical reasons in case something is not covered, or transportation. So that's something that you all can share my link. If you would like to donate anything, is more than welcome. And I thank you guys for stopping by, and I love you all. God bless you all, and remember, Shaw will win. I am in this thing to win it. I'm coming out with a testimony. I love you all. I love you all. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you so much. God bless you all.